swinging off the back of that one, wrapping that leg up and around that big 450. That's 110 kilos of dirt bike down from Berkey. That big 450 four-stroke. Tommy back here on that two-banger. Gonna rip in on this one. Comes on up and hits it! Big tweaked up double can there from Tommy Richards. Throwing around that two-stroke. Almost like he's riding a BMX on that bad boy. Super strong, the big fella. Ripping back in on this one. Brad Birch gets his eyes in, clears it up. Comes on up and hits it! Hang on to it, Birchie! Wow! Hanging on the big of that four-stroke. Looking good up in the air already. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Would you please welcome down here to Gulgong. Give it up for Mr. Brad Birch! Tommy Richards gonna rip in on this bad boy. Coming in on this one on that two-stroke. It gets it up, Tommy! Heart attack! Hanging on the back of that two-stroke now is Tommy. And Tommy comes over. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, would you please welcome down here the Gulgong Show, the boys from Airtime FM. Oh, boys. Hey, I tell you what, we came in here yesterday and Chris was telling us, I think we got 20 mil of rain, but you know what, I think we're lucky. I think it came in late last night. But mate, what a perfect day we've got out here. The sun is shining, birds are chirping, we've got a great crowd out here today. And I think I had one of the best breakfasts I ever had this morning. I wish I took down the name of the place. Hey, Brad Birch, mate, welcome out here, mate. You, my friend, you absolutely love coming down to the country here too. Grew up on a dairy farm, now you're riding your dirt bike all over the world, mate, living a rock star lifestyle. But great to see you out here. We've got friends over there in Mudgee, and mate, it does feel like coming home.
Yeah, that's it, Tommy. This is it's our first time out here, mate. We're absolutely loving it. Like you said, we're lucky enough to travel all over the country, all over the world riding our dirt bikes, so we don't actually get to come out to the country of New South Wales that often. So it's always good to come out here. We absolutely love it. It's pretty tricky up there at the moment. It's super windy, so I mean it's just pretty windy down here. You go up about 10-15 metres and it's blowing gale. So we're just gonna play it by ear. We're gonna see what happens. We're kicking the throw down. So let's go ahead, Tommy.
Oh, well, it sounds like the boys are ready to keep on going, but hey, I told you guys, it's up to you. If you want us to get crazy, you're going to get crazy. What do you think? Do you want to see some more? Righto, let's go. Check it out. Round number 2. As Bertie said, they're just clocking what that wind is doing up the top. They're flying around a little bit. They're watching these treetops that are around the arena over here. When they get a consistent tail breeze, they can tend to judge it all right. She's just swirling a little bit. What's going to pop that bad boy? They're going to keep on going and setting it bigger and bigger. Boys are basically just starting their tour for the year. They do a whole bunch of events all around Australia. They'll be heading over to the Canberra Royal Show, heading down to the Formula 1 in Melbourne, and then coming back up to the Sydney Royal Easter Show. That's to kick off the year. And what a great way it is to do it. Over 100 events a year. The guys from Airtime FMX, and they certainly love what they do. But they're going to hit on this second round over here, and they're going to start going bigger and bigger and bigger. And believe me when I say they can hear you guys out there. So if you like what you see, you make some noise. These guys will send it all afternoon out here for you. Brad Birch is in the slot. You might want to check this one out. Here we go. Ripping in on this one. Comes on up, Tommy Richards. Hang on to it! Backflip! Wow! I wasn't sure we're going to see a backflip out here today, but Tommy Richards has just nailed it. Oh, hang on a minute, what's going on up here? Tommy's up the top. Brad Birch is having a look at his Tommy saying, hey mate, I think you're ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Tommy upside down, backflip. Wow. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Stand those feet, clap your hands and make some noise for the boys. Wow. Backflip, back to back, straight up and over the top. Now, wasn't that long ago that the backflip wasn't even heard of. But these days, these guys, they're going to throw it down every single time they do a show. Talk about pressure. I know, right? But where do we go from here? We've done our style tricks, we've gone upside down. I think the boys are going to try and make this even more difficult, if that's possible. So make sure you've got that phone, rip it out, put that bad boy in record. Because Tommy Richards, the young gun, he's going to look at this bad boy and he'll rip something down. Righto, Tommy, what do you got? Comes on in here, look out, Tommy Richards! Big one flip back battling against that loopy wind up the top there. Okay, but it's one in the bank over here. But we've still got one in the tank over here. Brad Birch, he's on that 450. He's looking at the big tree tops up there to go left and right, back and forth. But I tell you what, if anyone's got the stunts to do it, then this fella over here on that brand new Yamaha 450 4-stroke. One of the best in the business, but looking at this ramp over here, he knows he's going to have to try and dial this bad boy right into landing down on the other side. So much experience in this fella as well. The team director of Airtime FMX. He's used to performing at the biggest stages as well. 40,000 people out in the middle of the Easter Show Arena. He certainly can handle it coming off a trip overseas with Travis Pastrana and Nitro Seconds. Oh, another big little window just here at the side there. We might have to hold the fence back for it. If you want to follow the boys, make sure you jump on Instagram at Brad Birch 7 or Tom Richard 6 over here. You can follow the boys. All the crazy stuff going on. Like I said, Tommy over here is going to be heading over to Dubai. Some shows over there with Adam Jones. It's pretty cool. And a great way to show exactly the rest of the world how good our freestyle motocross drivers are here in Australia. We've got a tough lead over here, and I tell you what, they certainly perform all around the world. It's great to see their names on top of the list every time. The good shows on, I know. Tommy's over here saying it's wait for a break, and it's just pulling in this crosswind over here. Like I said, you got a takeoff ramp of only a metre wide. The down ramp only 5 metres wide. Just to make sure you can actually push you 5 to 10 feet either side of that down ramp to make it the whole way, especially when they get a little bit of separation from that dirt bike. You can turn it inside out, which means you've got no bike underneath you by the time you get over here to this down ramp. But he's persevering over here. Just keeps hitting us, doesn't it? Makes it super tough. That's why before Tommy was up there on the top of that down ramp, he's getting Virgin sitting like there to tell me when that wind was going to drop down a little bit, but you never know. And once you're ready to go, let's make some noise out there, come on. Make some noise for Virgin out here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Tommy, mate, it looks pretty hairy out here, my friend. I know Birchie's committed, he wants to get this one done, but it's coming right across this way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much the worst direction possible, straight across. It's windy out here, let alone it's 10 meters up there. Quite the biggest easily, the brand new knowledge of this. It's pretty crazy to be honest.
It's because you guys have bragging rights at the end of the day to see you through that biggest trip. I know the way it works for you fellas, that's for sure. And of course, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for our friends here at the Gulgong Show. Chris and the team here, thank you so much for bringing us down here. What a great way to run off that tour down here in New South Wales. We're in Nowra last week. Terrible weather in Nowra last week. We had lightning all across the woods. We're still jumping out there. Brad Birch, put a rip in on this one. Hold on to your breath. Hold on to your section. Brad Birch, did he make it? Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? One of the best this country's ever seen. Would you please put your hands together for Mr. Brad Birch? Birchie, mate, I tell you what, that was literally like looking at Evel Knievel about to jump the Grand Canyon. There was wind just absolutely howling across that way. Hey Birchie, mate, we're all behind you on that one, my friend. We can't feel that wind that's coming across the top here. Makes it tough. So it's always the sort of thing, you look at the sky, you go, the sun's are shining, it looks like good weather, but hey, you get hit by that breeze. It makes your job very difficult.
It's pretty much a roll of the dice when it comes to that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, we can't really see what's happening with this wind. We can judge up these trees a little bit, but then it switches around as dead cross. So it's honestly, that was a bit of a roll of the dice and to see what happens. Well, that's the name of the game. That's what we do for a living. We're paid to play and paid to roll the dice, I guess. So, mate, we're having a ball, but we're not done quite just yet. I think we've got one more up our sleeve. It's yeah, we're having an absolute ball. So I can't thank everyone here enough for having us all. It's a great community. So thanks so much for having us, guys.
Oh, how about, ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for Brad Birch, Tommy Richards, the boys from Airtime FMX. If you want to meet the fellas, we're going to be over here on the fence. Make sure you come around. We're going to give away some free stuff and say, huh? You're going to do one more? Oh, God. Oh, God, this is going to get crazy out here. Right, but it's up to you. What do you think of that, Gulgong? You want to see one more? Right, crazy, Bobby. Come on over there. Come and check us out. You'll see the camera. We're going to give away some free stuff. So you can grab a photo and put it up on your social media, your Facebook, or your Instagram. And all you're going to do is use that hashtag, of course, Airtime FMX. And we will be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon as well, maybe a little bit later than that. as soon as we run through the horse programs. And we'll come out here to kick off your night of entertainment. It's going to be a good one here tonight. You feel good? Crazy. And a big shout out, of course, to Yamaha for bringing you Airtime events. Great supporters of the team. And a great way to get high and mighty. Alrighty, well, looks like the boys are ready to rock and roll. I'm going to hand it over to them. I don't know what's going to happen here. So you guys might want to close your eyes. They're probably closing their eyes too out here. It's hard to get a bit of indication. Looks the boys are ready to roll. Here we go. Make some noise for them out there. Go on. Freestyle Motocross team. Two riders, one red. Teamwork at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Give it up to Mr. Brad Birch and Tom Richards. The boys from Airtime have the match. Good on you, fellas. My name's Thomas, here the MC. Thanks for being with us, guys. Stick around. It's going to be a great afternoon.